Here's an idea: a monument dedicated to integrity, a monument dedicated to keeping money out of politics, a monument dedicated to representation fairly. What this monument would be made of was the plastic acrylic encased, preserved, severed heads of the leaders of the world. Stack them like blocks, put them into a wall, put them on shelves like on Futurama in the Hall of Presidents' Heads. But I don't know if you knew this, but a severed, beheaded head has this sick, sad look to it. The eyes are usually closed. There's kind of a going on. Like you can tell the person's not cool, they've been killed. Just the acceptance of the last moment, kind of. I want a fucking pyramid. A pyramid built out of those. I want Obama's face. I want Hillary Clinton's face. I want George W. Bush's face. Shit, I'll take fucking Trump. Cut their motherfucking heads off. Preserve them in little jars so that they are always visible for future generations. And when the little girls say, "Mommy, why do those people's faces look so sad?" You say, they had their heads cut off for being bad people. For cheating the entire populace of the world and of their countries. Assuming that what's going on in France is not some sort of staged fake news, it makes me very happy to see that they gathered guillotines and put them out in front of them and said, "No, we mean it. We mean it." You have to give your consent to be governed, to be ruled. If you're not being representative, then your consent isn't really worth anything as far as whether or not you gave them permission. They're obviously doing the bad, wrong things. So, yeah. Let's get on that. Let's get all of these corrupt politicians, all the ones that we've demonstrated have done pay for play, all the ones that take their donations and go ahead and pass laws that don't benefit us, but they benefit their donors, people that manufacture consent to start wars, illegal invasions, take away your rights. Every single one of those people should be beheaded, and their heads should be preserved in acrylic resin forever. And then a large pile of them should be made in a public place with a little plaque that says, "It is ill-advised to accept money in exchange for influence," or some other such thing about the consent of the governed. Maybe at that point, people would stop allowing money into politics. But until that happens, of course, nothing's ever going to change here. But I want to say I'm very proud of the people in France. I think that is so awesome. Because they just straight up were like, "We want change." And they were like, "Yeah, no." And they were like, "No, we want change." And they were like, "Yeah, no." And then they were like, "Get the guillotines." And then they were like, "Okay." Can't spend your money that you made from taking bribes and donations when you're dead. You can't take it with you. So yeah, I'll go ahead and end this here. But yes, 100%, 100%, we need an anti-corruption monument that is made of the preserved severed heads of corrupt politicians. And the incentive will be, unless you want your fucking face added to this pile of severed heads, don't be a corrupt politician.